table hoes, I just eat them for dessert. Eeny, meeny, many more, you could be first.
Ready to earn some more VC? Here's another 2K TV interactive question.
How many countries are represented in the NBA this season?
Is it 23, 28, 33, or 43? "43 countries, Alexis. The NBA is indeed global."
For sure. I think we should say hello to every one of those countries out there. What do you got?
I'll start. Hi.
Ciao. Hola.
Bonjour.
Salut. Konnichiwa. Annyeonghaseyo.
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? A threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. Since Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, you know, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Welcome, everyone. It's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
We've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
And scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. But what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys to this offense, with Lack and Cologne on the wings, and Robinson and Perchumpsey locking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the point. Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard. Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch at power forward, and the quiet assassin Miles Thunderstone is the anchor in the low post.
Look at the big man moving down the floor. When Harris hustles like this, he gets rewarded for it.
And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor, it's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Smooth moves by Carrington on the inside, finding that high percentage look.
Cologne up top, jacks up with three. UIBL, no good that time either. Edwards outside. Pass now to Harris. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
McCall, he's covered by Edwards. And Perchumpsey with the stuff.
Well, in that tight, with that much of a height advantage, there's not a lot the D can do to stop that shot.
Edwards outside. Pass to Carrington. Back to Edwards. That three off the mark. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now here's Mills. From outside the arc, Perchumpsey pulls it in. The EYBL All-Stars trail. Cologne. Pass to Lack. Back to Cologne. Now McCall with just 5 to shoot. And here's Lack for 3. Here's Perchumpsey. He nails it, and we're all tied up.
That was just sheer muscle on Perchumpsey's part. He simply wanted that rebound more than anyone else.
You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Now here's Cologne. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Smart handoff by Cologne. The defense didn't see it coming.
Mills with it, defended by Lack. Back to Mills. Shoots over Lack. Mills, no good. Pass to Lack. Cologne, guarded by Carrington. It's Cologne on the wing. Outside, McCall. Off the mark there with the three. On the wing, it's MP. Defended by McCall. And here's Carrington. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
He plays an essential role by getting his guys to their shots.
It's such a nice advantage having an unselfish player like him with a high basketball IQ, always providing for his teammates.
That's the strategy. Give Prachumsky the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
Here's Edwards. The kick out to Mills. The pick from Harris. Carrington for three, and the West hits it again from deep.
Carrington, like a good highlighter, gets into streaks from distance. He loves to set up from the outside. Right now, he's showing everyone what he can do.
Now here's McCall. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players. This has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Carrington shot falls.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
Outside, McCall. Outside, Lack. McCall. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. It's on Brandon Harris.
An elite prospect, Ice McCall draws lots of attention in every game.
That one falls, so he hits them both. The West All-Stars leading this one. On the wing, Carrington. Mills. Fires from deep. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot two free throws.
Strong move there to go in to defend the dunk.
And a good job by the D to not just let him have it. Make him earn him from the line.
Now McCall. He has 6. Cologne on the outside. Pass to Dermanenko. McCall. Prachumsky. Defended by Chu. Prachumsky can't hit it. Now Harris. Defended by Robinson. That one drops for him.
From mid-range, Harris is able to showcase his size and skill.
Dermanenko outside. Cologne. McCall. He's covered by Edwards. Robinson sets the screen. McCall, no good. The WCBL on offense. 7-point game, their biggest lead of the game. Down low. Prachumsky with the steal. Pass to Dermanenko. And flat, Dermanenko with the stuff.
A fantastic steal and finishing it home with a dunk. Sequences like that help build momentum.
Yeah, nice job taking initiative and taking advantage of that opportunity.
That could really be a confidence builder for the entire team.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Edwards outside. Back to Mills. Edwards. The WCBL missing again. Black with it. Now guarded by Mills. The EYBL All-Stars keep it alive. Black, no good.
flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax.
A reliable score. He is such an asset for his team.
The EYBL trailing. And here's McCall. He's got 6. And there's a whistle. That one's on Cologne. That's his first foul. Edwards outside. The kick to Carrington from past the arc. And it's Edwards missing.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also make some fresh adjustments.
Outside Carrington. Edwards. And the dunk by MP.
He's a strong finisher at the rim. He's not going to miss a chance like that.
And he doesn't even need 2 hands to do it.
Yeah, his teammates are loving that one. Hyped up before he even got off the ground.
Now here's Perchumpsey. Over Stone. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Now here's McCall, 5 to shoot, over Edwards, rebounded by Stone. Edwards outside. Again, MP missing. Outside for Lack. Cologne on the outside. Lack. Back to Cologne. Pass to Lack. There's the triple. Rebounded by Stone.
Just can't buy a basket. Trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's a thought.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is that he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
McCall from long range. Good, and Cologne gets the assist.
So quick, so effective, and a nuisance from distance. Tyson McCall is an elite shooter already, and he's only getting better.
Now Edwards. Pass to Mills. And he's going for the alley-oop, and it's finished off by Harris.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
McCall has it. 9 points in this one. Cologne. Returns it to McCall. Now here's Perchumpsey. That's another one for him. His 5th make in 7 attempts.
Good team play there. Sets him up nicely.
Edwards outside. 3-pointer. Now Harris. It's good as the 5 others before it. He's now shooting 6 for 7.
Well, we know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
Black covered by Mills. Kicks it to McCall. Black takes a 3. Harris comes down with the board. The West All-Stars leading this one. Here's Mills. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And here's MP on the outside.
Even with the decent coverage that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Carrington with it, picked up by McCall. Shot's good by Edwards.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Timeout called by the EYBL.
And I'm sure he's drawing up some new plays in this timeout, trying to spark their offense.
Yeah, this is time to break out some of their proven plays. Anything to get them out of this funk.
And the All-Stars deciding to make a switch here. Now Lack. Pass over to Robinson. Cologne on the outside. Here's Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And here's the break. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Joey Johnson. And now Johnson. Outside, Lack. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. The West with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. To the paint. Kicks it to Johnson. Good, and Leftos gets the assist.
When you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, the kickout's the only choice.
Up top more. Back to Edwards. Knocks it down from distance.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
And since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
It's Lack on the wing. The tray. Rebounded by Stone. Edwards outside. Pass to Corrado. Back to Edwards. And another three for the WCBL.
The D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. Trailing by 17. Lack for three. Drops it in from long range.
Lack with a triple of his own. That's exactly how you respond to a three on your team.
The WCBL calls timeout. Here's Schrader. So both teams making some changes here. Now a timeout called by EYBL. And here's MP on the outside. Rebounded by Perchumsey. Kicks it to McCall. And it's slammed in by McCall.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Now Edwards. Carrington for three. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest, shooting an 86% mark. And every time we've seen Carrington, he's found a way to add something to refine his game.
He does so much with his shooting and his defense that anything else he gives you is icing on the cake. But I love the work ethic he's shown to continue improving, and I'm interested in some cake after the game.
And the jam by Cologne.
And Cologne showing some strength on that bucket. Working through the contact well.
And the free throw, no good. And here's the West All-Stars. To the middle. Mills. Good. Carrington gets the assist.
No questions asked. When you get that shot, you take it.
Robinson sets the screen. Lack for three. The rebound from Edwards.
The defense has to be thrilled to see him shooting those threes. He's been brutal this half.
McCall grabs the miss. Lack with it. Now guarded by Mills. McCall for three. The West All-Stars pull it down. Edwards outside. Nails the three-pointer.
And this is how you finish a game. They keep adding to this lead and putting it on them.
It really speaks to how competitive these guys are. They're just going to keep playing until that final buzzer sounds.
Now here's Lack. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
These two just going right at each other from deep.
Little bit of one-on-one action we've got on our hands here.
Edwards outside. Another miss by MP. McCall driving. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Gotta credit the D. They were in a good position. But McCall, he's just on another level. Tyson is one of the brightest young basketball talents out there.
Now Edwards. On the wing, it's MP. Over McCall. Again, MP missing. And so it's the EYBL with it. A 12-point contest. Perchumsey. Stone defending. And here's Lack for three. That one's off. About 7 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Edwards, that's good.
Whether it was the play call or the look the defense was giving, if you're that open, you have to let it rip.
Cologne on the outside. McCall. Try to come back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And here's MP on the outside. The shot comes out. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And so that'll do it for now. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lummy saying thanks for being with us.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WC. Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about.
Turning into a really exciting scene.
Hey, what's good, Tyson?
All right, MP, you ready?
Let's talk about practice.
How you feeling, MP?
and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Indiana Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Gary Harris out there with MP. And it's Trent in at the 3 slot. And for Indiana, on the wings, Nesmith and Mathurin. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Huff in at the center position. And now with a few games in the books, Clark, are we fully back in the swing of things?
Well, I can't speak for you, B.A. I'm still actually getting my own act together. I mean, it's the same for teams out there. Some teams anyway. But we really are off to the races here, and this season is shaping up nicely.
Now here's Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. There's the triple. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here's Edwards outside. Knocks down the triple.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
Outside Mathurin. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Halliburton outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Bucks. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game. Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. MP's got 9 points. Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. For 3, Mathurin. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
That's their 4th attempt from the floor with nothing to show for it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and Coach told me, well, when he gets into the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. Miles Turner is second.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Here's Huff. Clock at 4. Three-pointer Mathurin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Antetokounmpo, the pass to MP. Now here's Turner. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Such a unique player, Clark. Miles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, B.A. I mean, those are two very distinct skill sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate.
And here's Edwards outside. Huff pulls it in. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. A 12-point game. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first meeting of the season.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
MP no good. Outside Nesmith. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
This is what they want to see from Nesmith, the ability to create for others.
Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 14-4 run. Edwards, the pass to Turner. 1:49 left in the first quarter. MP outside. Knocks it down from distance. Edwards got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Halliburton for 3. Kept alive by Indiana. Mathurin against Trent. And Mathurin good for 3.
And it's important Mathurin keeps hitting these shots because it'll only help build his confidence.
MP looking around. Harris outside. Pass to Turner. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. He's got 5.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Trent finds Edwards. Back to Trent. Fires for 3. Indiana with a rebound. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Now here's Harris. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Inside. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's Milwaukee liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
On the court for Milwaukee, here in the second. They've got Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma out there with Green. Then there's Anthony, and it's Rollins in at the 1. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Guys?
They are for real. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Green, the pass to Kuzma. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And the Bucks lead by 15.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Walker sets a screen. 4 on the clock. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, the long arms of Siakam really an asset when it comes to rebound.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. The Pacers making a switch here. Halliburton is checked in. Milwaukee also changed it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Kuzma. Harris Comes in for Green, and MP subbed in for Anthony. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. MP with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Edwards for three. And another miss by Milwaukee. Pacers trail by 13. Looking back at the start of his career, Siakam only took a year or two to make his mark.
And, you know, B.A., he's just the kind of guy we love watching play. I mean, you know what you're going to get from him every night. Tremendous effort and the ability to impact the game at both ends. He's consistent, reliable, steady, and he can be explosive at the offensive end.
Edwards for three. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. MP's got 17.
MP nailing the compact triple. You gotta love that guy's competitive spirit.
And here's Toppin from the arc. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Yes! Tough points from Tyrese.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
MP, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Banked it in off the glass.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that, because this is what happens.
The inside look is good for the big man, Pascal Siakam.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Pass to Rollins. Edwards a screen on Nembhard. Rollins passes to Edwards. He buries it from 3. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Halliburton for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
For 3, here's Harris. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist in this one. Pacers trail by 18. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Indiana with some changes. Huff's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Mathurin comes in for Walker. And it's Nesmith in for Nembhard. Milwaukee also changing it up. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. And it's Trent in for Rollins. Pass to Halliburton. Three-pointer Mathurin. Indiana again missing. Now the Bucks with it. They're on a 13-5 run. You know, Clark last season saw the passing of Junior Bridgman, who played 10 seasons with the Bucks and whose jersey hangs in their rafters.
Yeah, he was a consistent, reliable scorer and just a quality teammate as well. But his legacy extends far beyond what he did in his 10-year career, which was quite impressive. His legacy as a businessman, philanthropist, community leader was in many ways unparalleled. Just a terrific guy and a great loss to Louisville, to the basketball family, but also to humanity. He was a shining star in all that he did for others.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
You know, Clark, despite winning 3 championships prior to the NBA days, the Pacers are still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, they've been close a couple of times in the history of the NBA, 2000 and 2025. They've had some really great teams over the years in the 90s and 2010s, and they came close last year, and I think they'll continue to knock and one day kick that door in.
Outside Edwards. Antetokounmpo outside. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. MP's got 22 points.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Halliburton against MP. Halliburton outside. Just 5 on the clock to stop the drought. The shot off that time. MP getting it done for the Bucks, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter, 3 for the game. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships?
Interesting question, Ernest. Shaq, I do see you a lot in a lot of commercials, but I don't know if I call you the king of anything.
Ernie is right. I am indeed the king of sponsorship. Everybody wants the big Diesel stamp of approval.
Shaq, you ever think of doing any pro bono work? I've got a neat spot that I think you'd be perfect for.
Where's that restaurant at?
And switching back to discuss that first half of action, MP having himself a game.
One guy stands out so far tonight, and you know who it is. MP is calling for the ball every trip up the floor and showing what he's capable of.
Huge first half. We'll see if they keep going to him, which seems like the wise choice. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Here's Antetokounmpo. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. At small and power forward, it'll be Mathurin and Siakam. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Huff in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Brian, back to you.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Chalk up 2 there. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
To stop the run. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Gary Harris. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Graham.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
And here's Turner from the arc. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Edwards has got 4 assists now tonight. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. From deep. Sinks it from distance. Halliburton's got 6 in the quarter.
Most of these guys in the league love the three-point answer. Halliburton is no exception.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Takes a step back. Pass to Huff. And Turner with the block.
Turner using every inch of his length to protect the rim. Denied.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Halliburton, the pass to Huff. Milwaukee with the rebound. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And this is 2nd attempt at the line tonight. And some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis has checked in for Turner. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Rollins in for Harris. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 7 now in this quarter.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Halliburton for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for Nesmith. The Bucks also with a sub. Anthony's checked in. Here's Edwards. And MP throws it down hard.
Tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
Outside Mathurin. And here's Toppin from the arc. And Indiana misses again.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
MP, the pass to Kuzma. MP, a screen on Toppin. Back to MP. Pass to Rollins. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah.
Changes for Indiana. Pascal Siakam comes in for Bradley. And TJ McConnell subbed in for Walker. The Bucks also with a sub. Edwards, he's checked in for Green. Taking a look at the Bucks. We've got Kyle Kuzma. Anthony is out there with Edwards. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Rollins in at the small forward position. MP against McConnell. Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Punishing the defense with that rim rattler. Siakam getting spicy out there.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Rollins. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. The 3. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Portis. Edwards has got 6 here in the quarter.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
McConnell outside. Outside for Halliburton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Halliburton with the answer was anxious to throw it right back at him.
On the wing, Kuzma. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Rollins passes to MP. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. That's tipped and stolen by Edwards. Ball's going up the court. Portis gets the bucket. Portis has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Siakam, the pass to Toppin. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. The three-pointer off the mark. The Bucks have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Toppin with a steal. Out on his own on the break for the finish. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
So quick off the floor, Obi Toppin.
To the paint. Kuzma outside. MP outside. MP is doubled. Back to Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Edwards has got 6 assists here tonight.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bucks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Halliburton, good.
Halliburton always relentless in attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain him.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
A memorable evening as MP passes 40 points in leading his team to victory. Before you were a star, MP, you were a fan. Is this kind of effort as special for you to experience as it was to watch when you were growing up?
Oh, 100%. It's not that I'm surprised or anything, but it always feels good to drop 30 or more. It doesn't mean much if you lose, though, but if you win, now that's the best feeling in the world. And that feeling never gets old.
Great. Thanks a lot, MP.
Yep.
Over to you, B.A.
All right, Dominic, appreciate you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, This is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. So long, everybody.